It's just a little rain, Donna. What's gonna happen?
As you are aware, we are in the first stages of an extinction level event.
You have to go now. This is biblical.
She can hold 50,000 people.
It's an amazing vessel you've designed here, Lieutenant.
Passengers will gather at the Ark. There will be a lottery.
Captain, object ahead.
We need these turbines online, now!
In this episode, we're going to talk about 40 Days and Nights in 2012. A 1 hour and 26 minute action adventure. Storyline: tectonic shift causes the sea level to start rising. A microbiologist gathers the DNA of as many species as she can, while the military creates an ark in a desperate attempt to preserve life on Earth. Directed by Peter Geiger. Written by H. Perry Horton. Here's the cast. Alex Carter as John. Monica Keena as Tessa. Alex Arleo as Roger. Alex Ball as Welker. Victoria Barbas as Oates. And Ty Barnett as Amado. And the cast goes on. Well, you know how you venture down the road and you start watching some of these disaster films, and you're always wondering, how creative can they be? This one, it's hard to say. I have a lot of questions about this one. You know, it starts off with them already building this arc. Of course, there's issues and some problems. You know how movies are. And then it goes to a scene where it starts off with a bunch of kids in a Jeep, you know, driving around, having a good old time, and, you know, there's like a thunderclouds are coming or some bullshit, and they ignored it, right? And then all of a sudden they looked up and they can see water coming at them. I mean, it's a creepy sight, you know, and it just takes them out. Now, I understand that this is just a film made for entertainment purposes. And I don't mind these films at all. But this movie is missing something. I don't quite... Basically, the world starts flooding, so the military makes its arc. Okay? And of course, there's issues where they had to go and sneak in somewhere to get something for it to work. And then our situation to where a train was bringing the rest of the DNA of all the animals, you know, and then of course that gets stopped by a mudslide or whatever, and then they go try and get them, and they couldn't get them all because something else happens, and then they had to go find a bee, you know, because it's just monotonous mumbo jumbo bullshit. And I'm not banging this film at all. It was entertaining, but it just missing something. And then it goes to the very end, and it's like, okay, so a guy that helped build the ark made a phone call and told his sister to get to St. Louis because only a limited amount of people can get on this ark. However, well, because he told his family, the general told him he's on his own and puts him outside. It just that was fucking weird. And at the end of the movie, like I said, then it comes over the radio where that one girl's, oh, by the way, tell her that her family made it. I'm thinking, what about the rest of the people in the world? What about, didn't say anything about the president or nothing. Whatever. I mean, it's a movie. I get it. It's just lame and boring and I don't know. That being said, if you check it out for yourself. 40 Days and Nights in 2012. This is Gruesome Herzog. I give this film a 5 out of 10. It's borderline average. It wasn't my cup of tea. That being said, this is Gruesome Herzog, and I'm out of here.